Okay, TNT mining in Minecraft. Sorry if the video quality is bad. I've never really used any of these capture things before, but here goes nothing. Okay. So, first you have to carve out some sort of main branch, main line. I'll show you how to do a tunnel like this with TNT a little later, but first we're just going to get into the meat of mining with TNT. So what you want to do is you want to start each branch of your main shaft six blocks from the next one. So this is one that I'm starting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is where we're going to start. So you have to carve out a little too high little ledge to stand on, and then you just dig as far back as you can, and then plant TNT in the farthest spot. You'll have to aim at the edges of the block, because of course you can't reach to the very end. And then just hit it and run away. And what that'll do is that'll actually blast out a little sort of 3x3, well, at least 3x3x3 room. So that's gotten rid of roughly 27 blocks. So not great efficiency. So the next step is to plant a little pedestal for another TNT right in the middle of the farthest 3x3 space there is in the tunnel. It'll depend, because if there's dirt, it changes the shape quite a lot. And then plant your TNT, hit it, and run away. And the second blast is much more efficient, because you can see it actually removes about a 5x5x5 space. A little bit more because of all this dirt. But if you do the math, of course, you've now removed, instead of about 27 blocks, 3 times 3 times 3, you've removed 5 times 5 times 5 minus those 27 blocks. So roughly 100 blocks you've just removed, which is 4 times better than the first blast. So this 5x5 mining is much more efficient in terms of how much TNT it uses. It also makes quite a neat little room. And then the next blast, you just do the exact same thing. You go up to the end of it, and you mine at a space, a little ledge, and then you mine as far back as you can. Oh, we've hit some gravel, so this might distort the thing a little bit, but not to worry. You can sort of adapt it to... if you're mining through dirt, it'll tend to make some misshapen holes, but as long as you understand the sort of idea behind it, you can adapt it to whatever you're mining through. So again, we've created the space, and oh, here's some ore. Now this method is just to remove the rock. You don't want to actually blast any valuable ore, because it will TNT will often destroy blocks rather than simply break them so that you can use them. It'll actually just vaporize them, and you won't be able to get stuff back. So if you plant TNT by a diamond, chances are you're not getting any diamonds back. It'll just vaporize them. So here's the farthest extent of my 3x3x3 room. As you can see, it's nowhere near that shape, but it's close enough. So I'll plant another dirt block. You want to use something that's easy to destroy, like dirt or gravel or sand. And you can see I haven't bothered with the redstone. I have lots of it, and I don't tend to use any of the electronic stuff in Minecraft, so I don't care if it gets destroyed. Run away. And as you can see, you can just sort of continue this indefinitely. Now, the whole idea with the spacing is that the way that the TNT will destroy it is that you'll get these sort of 2-block thick walls in between each room, and of course nothing can hide in there, because if you'll either see it from one side or the other. So this does do a pretty good job of like clearing out an area perfectly. So it's very sort of space efficient, but it's not necessarily time efficient. If you want to see people get really into that, you can check it out on the Minecraft forums. Alright, speaking of the previous, the tunnel that I dug here with TNT, you can see there's no spaces, there's no gaps or walls like are here. So what I've done there is, instead of digging quite so deep into the wall, what I'll show you. this is a little branch mine that I just started but never actually got into. So, damn, I'm always finding ore in these demonstrations when I really just want to start blasting through rock. But oh well. So instead of digging out your ledge as before to make a smooth tunnel, just put a little block down to act as your step, and then dig as far back as you can, just like before. And basically the idea is just that this way, instead of digging 5 blocks into the wall, you're only digging 4 blocks in, and so the blast can actually reach pretty much all the way. And then you'll be left with a similar sort of room as before. And then, again, in the center of that room, place your dirt block and then your TNT block, and run away. And when it blasts, well, again, this dirt has really messed up the normal geometry of it. It works much more reliably in stone, but you can see that it will carve out at least a 5x5 tunnel, and it leaves behind just a little bit of wall, which can then just be destroyed with a pickaxe or whatever. But it's a very fast way of digging through a lot of rock at a time. And it's also a very good way of digging through a lot of rock to find any ore. So this entire tunnel system was dug with TNT, and pretty much all my mining is done with TNT. It's not necessarily sort of materials efficient, but it's fun. And I have a monster farm, so I have pretty much unlimited TNT, and it is a lot easier on the picks. You're not wearing out nearly as many picks while you're digging through just rock. You only use your picks basically to make the little tunnels, and to get at your ore. So you'll go through a lot less diamond essentially. Anyways, so that's mining with TNT. I hope you enjoyed it, and I might make some more tutorials. Thumbs up if you liked it. Or just use it in your own map. So that's it.